Welcome to Bruce Hurwitz Presents Monday Morning Message. I'm your host, Bruce Hurwitz of Hurwitz Strategic Staffing. You can find me on the web at hsstaffing.com. I hope you'll consider us for all your staffing, career counseling, and speech writing needs. Today's topic is rethinking culture for employers and job seekers. Monday Morning Message is sponsored by P&K CPAs. P&K is a full-service accounting firm. They provide accounting and consulting services to businesses ranging from startups to small and mid-cap companies to nonprofits, as well as high-net-worth individuals. Contact them today for a free consultation at pk-cpas.com or call them at 973-882-8810. They will be happy to be of service. Back in September, I gave a Monday morning message on culture. In December, I read a book that I had been wanting to read for 40 some odd years, a little thing called War and Peace. Took 2 weeks. And at the end of the book, in the epilogue, Tolstoy wrote something that really resonated with me. He defined culture as intellectual activity, the way people think. Now, usually, when people talk about culture within a work environment, they're talking about the atmosphere, how employees dress, how they interact, company policies, do they promote from within? What type of professional development do they offer? Even the decorations. Do people personalize their cubicles or do they all look alike? Is the artwork appealing or is it sterile? When you're looking for a job and you get that call and you get the next call and you get the third call, which is the face-to-face interview, you want to know about culture. Because as I said back in September, culture is the most important thing. If you don't fit in with the corporate culture, it's not going to work. And the company does not have to change to fit your culture. You have to change to adapt to their culture. It's not a democracy. It's their company. You join it, maybe over time, a long time, you'll be able to change the culture. But you've got to accept the culture when you arrive, and you have to be a fit. And the example I gave was somebody who's comfortable at a conservative place like IBM may not be comfortable at a Google, and vice versa. So when people go in for a job interview, employers should be thinking, will this person fit in with our culture? And the candidates should be asking themselves the same question. And they should articulate it. It should be one of the first questions that they ask. You don't want to ask, what is your corporate culture? Because with the internet and websites and YouTube videos, you should have a pretty good idea of what their culture is. And you want to always differentiate yourself. So first, confirm that you understand their culture. Say, I saw your videos and I see you have a very relaxed culture, business casual address. You seem to get along. Everyone seems to be very friendly. I saw on LinkedIn that you promote from within and your employees stay with you for a long time. The reviews on Glassdoor weren't perfect. They never are. There's always got to be somebody who's disgruntled. But for the most part, everything was positive. And that's the normal definition of culture. If that's your culture, then I think I can fit in. I like to express my opinion. But once a decision is made, then I'm a team player, and I will do my best to implement that decision. However, I want to consider culture in a different way. I want to consider culture as intellectual activity. How do you think? And that I can't get off of your website. I can't get it from YouTube videos. I can't get it from reviews on Glassdoor. And I can't get it from profiles on LinkedIn. So from that perspective, tell me about your culture. Now you've asked a question that is at a very high level. I promise you, nobody else is going to ask that question that way. And then they'll think, you know what? This person may be someone special based just on that one question. How do we think? Because now they have to stop and think how to answer that question. And that's what you want to have happen in an interview. You want the interviewers to have to stop and think about the answer to your question. Because just like you're prepared for all of the standard questions that they're going to ask, they're prepared for all the standard questions that candidates ask. But that's one question that's not standard. So I would strongly advise that you consider asking it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this podcast of benefit. I wish you luck with your job search. I'm Bruce Hurwitz. Thank you for watching.